Hey bitches, it's Snider and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I am going to discuss Gabby Hanna exposing Trisha Paytas and her... You guys... Oh, I did not think this was going to be something I had to sit down and talk about. If you have not already seen my previous video involving James Charles shading Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, and Tati Westbrook, I am going to place a card in the upper right hand corner as well as a link down in the description. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome, how are you doing? If you could please hit the subscribe button down below, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are someone who has been here for a day, a week, a month, or a year, welcome back. If you could please make sure you have all of your notifications set to on by clicking the bell icon somewhere on the screen. Please know that everything I speak on in my videos is my own personal opinion, and opinions are not facts, and please do not send hate to anyone or any brand that I speak on in my videos, because that is not what these are meant for. They're meant for us to throw a little shade, spill a little tea, and have a messy time here on the internet. Trisha Paytas put Gabby Hanna on blast last night when she uploaded a 14-minute video titled, Why I Don't Trust Gabby Hanna. A brief rundown from that is that Gabby Hanna was going around telling Jason Nash when him and Trisha first got together, like, hey, be careful because Trisha Paytas has herpes, and I know you guys are sleeping together.
Okay, so she told him... Okay. When me and Jason started hooking up in 2017, I did a video called, like, YouTubers I've hooked up with. She, by the clues, guessed that I was hooking up with Jason. I was. She texted Jason, and she told Jason, or I guess, I don't know if she texted him or told him in person, but basically, she told him, hey, be careful, Trish has herpes, and you're sleeping with her, and blah, blah, blah. Gabby, have we slept together? Did I show you my STD results? Are you my doctor? Did you swab my vagina?
Oh my god, I really should have done this video as a reaction video, because every time I hear Trisha Paytas, and see her for that matter, look right at the camera and say, did you swab my vagina? I fucking lose it. It is too funny. Now, there are a lot of people online that are thinking that this drama is manufactured to get both Trisha and Gabby views, because I know that Gabby has a new song coming out soon. Congratulations to her on that. But just 5 days ago, Tana Mojo tweeted out, should I have a scandal soon? I'm so bored. And Gabby responded with, can it be with me? My views are down. And then, of course, people thought it was shady that just 2 hours before Trisha Paytas dropped her video about not trusting Gabby Hanna went on her Instagram stories and did kind of a 5-minute rant, and here's what she had to say.
I have a genuine question that I want to ask the general public. If somebody tells you that somebody has an STD, an incurable STD, it comes from a close friend of theirs, a source, and then you find out that a friend of yours is sleeping with them, is it wrong of you to say, hey, just so you know, I've heard this, don't know if it's true, but this person told me, talk to them about it, ask about it? Is that fucked up? I'm just genuinely curious. This isn't like going around telling everybody, hey, I heard this person has an STD. This is, you know, somebody you care about is sleeping with them, and you say, did they talk to you about this? Don't know if it's true. This is what I heard. Just be careful. Check it out. Here's where I'm coming from. If I was sleeping with somebody and one of my friends knew from a close source of that person that they had an incurable STD, and they had that information and weren't like, hey, just be careful, check it out, talk to them about it, I'd be fucking livid. Another question. Would you consider that like gossip and rumors to talk to the one person who it's about and be like, hey, check it out, ask them about it, have an adult conversation about it? Is that gossip, or is that just like being a friend? All I'm saying is I've been being painted as a villain for a year, 2 years, I don't know how long, because I knew somebody was sleeping with someone who I wasn't close with her. I was close with him, and I heard that she had an incurable STD. He told me he slept with her. I literally said, hey, this person I've heard has this incurable STD, and if you're going to continue sleeping with her, ask her about it. Don't know if it's true. A close friend of hers told me. That's all I know. Be careful. Keep an eye out. Use protection. And I'm a fucking bad person, because no matter what I do, I'm always a bad person, and this is why. This is why I have 3 amazing friends that I hang out with. Just don't talk about anybody. Don't do it. Like, I'm in my fucking house, living my life. But I snapped today because I'm so sick of it. Sorry to like rant about this. I usually try to keep shit like this like pretty private. It's just I'm at a place in my life where I'm so fucking happy. Like, I have great people in my life, like my friendships, my love life, like my house, my career, like everything's great. And I'm so secure in myself and who I am at this point that I'm so done with bullshit. And I'm so sick of like the shit I hear that I've said or done like coming back to me and just like hearing the things that like people make up. I just, dude, I'm the sorry for snapping, y'all. At the end of the day, this is what I'm sick of. I am somebody who, not to toot my own horn, but beep the fucking beep. I am so kind to people in my life. I will reach out to you if you're hurting, whether you're awful to me, if I hear all the terrible things you say about me, if you've killed my fucking pet. If I see you're having a hard time, I will reach out to you and I will say, I'm here for you. If you need to talk, I understand. Let me listen. And that's always been who I've been since the beginning of fucking time until now. And I'm so sick of being that person to everybody all the time and then hearing the shit come back to me that comes back to me. And I'm just done. Like, this one pushed me over the edge because it was just like, I could not be kinder to this person to be treated like this. Another thing that I'm realizing I've kind of like grown past and grown out of, because I'm sitting here bedridden doing some reflecting, waiting for a hottie to come over with my leg up because it's broken. When people, like, you're having an adult conversation with them and then they just like start insulting you and they'll say shit like, this is why nobody likes you. And it's like, what do you want me to say to that? Like, I know I have friends. I know, like, people like me. You know what I mean? And then, like, what did you think? It's just so desperate and, like, a last, like, grab at, like, trying to hurt somebody. And that's what I think it really comes down to is I never would try to hurt somebody. I would never try to say something to somebody to hurt their feelings. I would never go out of my way to, like, hurt somebody, you know what I mean? And when somebody's doing that, you just have to step back and be like, okay, this person is obviously hurting, because you have to be hurt to hurt people. Like, happy people don't hurt others or try to hurt others. So that's my lesson, is if anybody's ever just like coming at you trying to say, like, insult you and make you feel some type of way, you already win, because that person is not happy. And just be happy. At the end of the day, here I am at my house, not saying anybody's names, not trying to get in anybody's business, but there's also somebody else going on the 500th rant for the month. This is the shit I'm talking about, where it's just like, everything on YouTube is fake and lies, and that's why I don't get like upset about it, and why you also don't see me with YouTubers, because it all just turns into fake lies and dumb shit. Like, little details like that, like, you know, after she asked to come to my birthday party. I didn't ask you to come to your birthday party. You invited me to your birthday party and I came because I wanted to come support you on your birthday. But by doing that, you make it seem like a narrative that isn't. Like, I asked you to please let me come and then you let me come because you were so nice. But no, you invited me to your party because I was very kind to you. And I came because I was kind to you. And I just don't appreciate this narrative.
So after all this drama has popped off on Twitter and on Instagram, Trisha has been putting up text messages on her Instagram story showing that she has told Gabby to leave her alone on numerous occasions. I love the fact that in Trisha's phone, Gabby's number is under Gabby Ignore, because I know for a fact I do that all the time for people, like do not answer, block, or something of that nature, because I don't actually block people's phone numbers unless it's kind of like a telemarketer or whatever. You guys know on your phone now you get the spam risk. Oh, I always block those numbers, and they have been getting a little frequent this past week, I must say. So my question to everyone is, do you think that it was wrong of Gabby to tell Jason Nash that, hey, Trisha Paytas potentially has herpes, I think this is something that you need to address, or something that you guys need to talk about, at least because you guys are sleeping together? Do you think that's wrong and crossing the line on Gabby Hanna's part? Or do you think that she was just being a good friend and looking out for someone that she cared about? And honestly, at the end of the day, I don't know why Trisha would even think to hide that, because she's been very open in the past about STDs that she has had. She has told us all about the HPV. So I don't think that Trisha would be like, oh, by the way, I'm not going to tell you this. I just have to take this pill right here, girl. Like, no, I don't believe for a second that Trisha would not have a conversation with Jason Nash or anyone that she was sleeping with for that matter if there was something like that going on. And girl, honestly, if that is something that was going on, just take your Valtrex every day. I take Valtrex not because I have the herpes of the genitalia, but because as a kid, I would get cold sores, like insane cold sores, you guys. Like they would go from my upper lip all the way up to my nose. It was so painful. It was one of the most horrific times of my life. And thank God for Valtrex, because now I do not get cold sores like that anymore. I was always prone to them, but thank you, Jesus, for science and medicine, because now she doesn't have any. So please sound off in the comments down below. And with that said, everyone, that is it for this video. I hope that you did enjoy it. Please follow all my social media that is linked down below as well. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.